Hello everybody! It's been a while since I've made a video, so we are going to do something special, which is pumpkin bread. Why pumpkin bread? Because it's damn good. That's why. A quick flyby of our ingredients is some flour, some sugar, a mixer, vanilla salt, pumpkin, baking soda, butter, sour cream, extreme close-up of our spices, cloves, roasted ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and eggs! Our first step is to get butter. Typically you soften your butter, but you don't really need to. You know why? Because that mixer there, it's got like 5 horsepower. And it'll just power through all of that butter and no, I'm lying. It's not 5 horsepower. But it's plenty enough to soften the butter. Once the butter has formed a globular structural consistency as such, we add sugar. The granules of sugar cut the butter, apparently. That's what I've been told. But all I know is sugar's good, butter's good. Put them together, you got some really good stuff. You know, I've never actually tried eating that. I think I will next time. And now we get to our dry ingredients, which we do in a separate bowl at a separate time, separately, completely separate from anything wet. Why? Because we want equal dispersion of every granule into the whole compound that is known as batter. This will make it so that every bite has goodness in it and not like one bite has all of the cloves, and that would be really nasty. So, getting back to this, you can go ahead and add your eggs to your sugar and butter mixture. I like to let everything kind of mix for a long time. When people say that they bake with love, that's what they mean actually. You just let the mixer run for a lot longer. So in our separate container, separately, we are measuring out our dry ingredients separate for good measure. Ha ha ha, you like that pun. So our salt and our baking soda, and then it's time for spices. This spice ratio can be used for any pumpkin pie spices too. If you're making pumpkin pie, it's good stuff. I generally add a little bit more than the half teaspoon, just kind of a little bump more. Adds a little extra flavor because nothing's always accurate. It's approximate. So now we can add our vanilla to our little egg and sugar and butter mixture, which is still going because it's baking with love. And now we can add our dry ingredients. See, then everything will be all incorporated fully and good. No like biting into a clump of clove. I've never done that. I don't know if it really would happen, but I just really don't want to. So now we get to our sour cream, which is going to be 1 cup of. So while I'm fooling around with this, I figured I would get to some fun facts, because if you're like 38% of Americans who spend their holidays blackout drunk, you might not know what pumpkin is. Now a pumpkin is this orange watermelon thing. It grows on a vine out of the ground, and it closely resembles a banana in the fact that it too is edible, and you can make banana bread with it, but then it would be pumpkin bread, which is what we're doing. You may notice I have an odd can opener. This is a safety can opener. I highly suggest getting one because look, There's no sharp edges, and when you can actually get it off, you got a lid. It's awesome. But the other ones, when you clamp down, they will like break the metal, and I've actually seen metal shavings get into the food that's inside the can. Metal shavings in food is not good. Where I saw that happen actually was a retirement home. Some person with no teeth could have bit down into a chunk of steel. That's just bad. So I go with the safety can opener now. So here's our orange stuff that we discussed earlier. It does come in a can because everything in a can is good. I have a machete style spatula. This thing was forged of pure awesomeness on Mount Olympus. So scrape that down, and then I'm going to add some chocolate chips. You just add to your own taste. Proper non-stick preparation of your pans would include non-stick spray. Wipe that down, and then you do a good flouring. For some reason, I really enjoy this this part. I don't know what it is about it, but it's fun. So make sure you do this so that your bread comes out. But you just kind of put it in the pan, tap it around, and it'll coat. See how perfect I measured that? There's like just enough flour in there. That right there is years and years, okay, decades of experience. Now that we have our final product here, we can equally portion it out into our nicely floured and buttered pans. Please do this equally. Equality is good, and we don't want one loaf to feel inferior to the other one. So 350 degrees, 75 minutes, and this is what you will get. Amazing pumpkin bread. Thanks for watching my show, and side note, if you want banana bread, all you have to do is substitute overripe bananas for pumpkin, and also take out those spices, or else it would be kind of nasty. Thanks and enjoy!